Welcome back.
NicknLex here.
Hello, everyone.
How's it going? So tonight,
Woo!
we're gonna react to a song for Eric Meredith. Thank you so much for requesting
Eric.
this. And as you can see, we're almost done. We're almost out of the room now. Yeah, it looks very different, but hey, it looks also kind of nice.
It does.
Oh, and it's echoey.
Yeah, it's had definitely gone through some phases in the last couple of days, preparing for our move to Spain. First, we're moving out of here, and then we'll be in the States still, and then we're leaving in September. So
that's correct.
It's approaching us.
Yes.
But so, anyway, so
we really quickly before we continue, again, thank you so much, Eric, for sponsoring this. And we have good news today. Someone bought Alexia's bass, and we wanted to thank that person for reaching out and for coming here, meeting us. Matt, thank you so much, and welcome to the NicknLex family.
Yes.
You now have Alexia's bass, so we still have a guitar if you guys are interested. Alexia's guitar, the Mitchell, the green Mitchell behind me. So if anybody wants to reach out, there it is. But yeah, so we're gonna today react.
So the band name is EDENSOUND.
EDENSOUND.
From our Road to Dust 2025, and the song that we're doing is These Old Wounds.
Correct.
Very excited about this. Eric has great taste and always showing us that new music is in fact being created. So we just have to be willing to look for it and willing to find it when it finds us. So if you clicked on this video, kudos to you for reaching out beyond what you know. Let's do this. These Old Wounds. Woo.
Here we go again. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. If you like the video, do click the like button. Subscribe if you want to. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Distorted bass here.
Yeah.
With little room caught up in my cocoon, somebody whispers I should pray for you, lining away good things to those who wait. Still I can't shake my awful thoughts away. Look at the pearl, it's my entire world, perfectly black, and even when it's not shimmering, it calls to me. Close that shell, close that shell, close that shell.
back. The house is not on
Normalcy
fire.
has been restored.
So
I really enjoyed that. The fact that it has a flute is so special. I feel like the flute is underutilized in rock and heavy metal and just prog, and that's why in Spotify it said something about Jethro Tull, and I was like, how can you not? How can you not listen to this and not think of Jethro Tull?
actually, what it says like so Ian Anderson of Jethro Tull, it says, hailed as a great example of contemporary progressive rock by Jethro Tull's Ian Anderson. So that, I think that's already like a nice, compliment for the band.
Absolutely.
And these guys have toured, it looks like here, with King's X, Osric Tentacles, Pain of Salvation, which we still have to get into, Neil Moore's Anglo-Guard. And I see here also something, do you recognize this? I'd see Jam.
I had never heard of that. Oh, okay.
Backwards, so Dream Theater's first name was
Majesty.
called Majesty, but they created like this website. So
okay.
obviously it has something to do with Dream Theater.
That's cool.
But I love that their sound was very original. Didn't remind me of anything in that vein except maybe Jethro Tull a little bit, because it's like when you hear rock with a violin, you think of Kansas, that kind of deal.
Exactly, right away. But it was so good. I loved all the changes. It really was perfectly proggy. The voice was nice. Also, I felt it went very well with the music. The drummer is just out of this world, and the drumming that was happening was just so good. Yes. Everything was awesome.
Everything was super cool. The time signature changes, like obviously the progressive elements, the what you pointed out, the harmony between both singers. Oh yeah,
the fact that there was
I think it's maybe the guitar player James and Nicholas here on additional vocals, or keyboards Stefan.
Yeah.
I think they were doing like this whole
bass and additional vocals.
Yeah, it looks like everybody sings a little bit, so kind of really cool, harmonizing. Everything was really cool. It was really heavy. The solo was really cool.
Oh yes,
that's
absolutely.
where you kind of like geeked out.
I really enjoyed that change too, just a little bit deeper and darker. It felt really nice, and
it did remind me a little bit, I have to say a little bit, but that I guess with newer bands or from like 90s toward now,
Porcupine Tree,
Tool.
Oh,
it reminded me a little bit.
I was thinking of Tool too.
Just for a second there.
I was thinking of Tool there
because they're so influential.
Absolutely.
So man, this was.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because Tool came to my head while I was listening, and I was like, oh man, and I was remembering even the Tool concert.
Yes.
Throughout. So yeah, very cool.
It has that really kind of like vibe where you kind of like meditative state. We always use that term. Now, the only thing I don't understand is that Wikipedia hasn't been really updated with this, I guess, very new release.
Yes,
it says here still that the last album was in 2016. So that kind of threw me off. I think this is very new. It came out in May, according here to the website. And also, again, thank you so much, Eric, for buying this record for us on Bandcamp. If you want to support the band, if you really like this, don't listen to it on Spotify. Go and buy their album. That's, the only way to really help these musicians.
Please do that. And also check out, it looks like they are on tour on their own as well in 2024 and 2025. Again, the band name will be in the title, but it's EDENSOUND, and this is their latest album, Our Road to Dust. Thank you, Eric, so much. It's very special receiving these types of requests from you, because like I said in the beginning, it's hard to say that no good music is being made. Agreed, it's not mainstream, but it is being made. So this is an example of it, and we can support it and just share it, and that's a pleasure for us and an honor to do that. So thank you for not only bringing this to our attention, but everyone else who might be watching this and listening to them for the first time.
Yeah.
Very special. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really enjoyed this. I would absolutely listen to the rest of this album, which we now can do, because
I would totally go see them as well.
Yes.
Thank you for the recommendation, and really top notch, like in everything that I like about metal, because this is in the metal genre, was there and not so cliche, it was not too obvious.
Exactly.
It was kind of unpredictable, and I liked
it. Was, yeah. At times I didn't know what was going on, which gave it that proggy element of like, okay, where is it going to go from here? So thank you.
Yeah, that drummer.
Yeah, the drummer was awesome. Very, very
So
cool.
good.
Everyone's wonderful. But thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, Eric. Please let us know your thoughts on the band. We love hearing from you guys and sharing your experiences. If it's your first as well, or if you have any trivia about them that you want to share, please do. Thank you all so much for being here, and we hope to see you all in the next one.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.